Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, and you know what that means. It's time to give you my thoughts. And I'm here to give you my thoughts about the 1941 movie called The Seawolf. Here is the plot formation about The Seawolf right about now. The Seawolf from 1941 is a adventure drama based on Jack London's novel. The story follows Humphrey Van Weyden, a refined writer, and Ruth Webster, an escaped convict, who are rescued from a sinking ferry by the seal hunting ship, the Ghost. The ship is captained by the brutal and sadistic Wolf Larsen, who enjoys dominating and abusing his crew. Larsen forces Van Weyden to work in the kitchen and engage in philosophical discussions about the nature of humanity. As the story unfolds, Van Weyden, Webster, and other fugitive George Leach attempt to escape Larsen's clutches amidst a crew mutiny. The film is noted for its intense performances, one of them being from Edward G. Robinson as Wolf Larsen, who you might know Edward from the 1931 movie called Little Caesar as Caesar Enrico Bandello. That one's a pretty good movie. I mean, maybe I might do a video on that in the future.
Edward G. Robinson as Wolf Larsen in a portrayal that far surpasses anything he's ever done. Ida Lupino as a girl of the Barbary Coast, the one girl in the midst of 100 desperate men.
100 Desperate Men. Is that narrator misogynistic or something? I mean, it's just so odd. Here's a little fact about this movie. The movie's budget was somewhere in the $1 billion range. In 2024, inflation means it was like 21,654,000 in 2024 money. And the movie at the box office made about $1.8 million in 1921, meaning if it was the year 2024, it would have made like $40 million at the box office. Very interesting, isn't it? Edward G. Robinson as Wolf Larsen was great. He was sinister, he was a conniving captain, and you get to learn about his character throughout the movie, like about these books and how he's like this philosopher about this world and while he's on this ship. And you like Edward G. Robinson's performance because it was so serious. I don't think it's like Heath Ledger type of serious, but it was very serious how he did the role, and he did a great job. Oh yeah, I forgot about the character of Leach. I liked Leach's character. I didn't like how he was like a member of the ship and now he wants to get out of here and out of Wolf Larsen's clutches. And I did like how I did like his character in this movie. It wasn't the best like Wolf Larsen, but Leach was an okay character. Same thing with the other guy. I thought the other character was also on the ship. He was alright, but it was okay. Anyways, speaking of, the ship itself, with the ship setting, it was great. With how the crew was there in this deep seas and how they're so, in my opinion, the crew members look terrible being there. This setting, like how miserable it is to be on this ship and why people want to get the hell out of it. So it was well done, and I really enjoyed the setting. Dr. Prescott. I did feel sorry that he killed himself, spoiler alert, but the way that he did it and the way it was shot, it was hilarious. I hope I'm not being too rude about it. It's just the way it was shot, it looks so fake. Just the way. And it's a spoiler that Dr. Prescott killed himself, but he let information out to the other crew members and Wolf Larsen himself about something in the movie that sort of popped up later on. But it's sad that Dr. Prescott had to commit suicide, but the way they shot it, it was so fake. It was so... I hope I'm not going to hell. Cookie in this movie, he's one of the crew members on this Seawolf. He's annoying little shit. Oh my gosh, he was so freaking annoying with how... The actor did fine with how he did with this character. The character was a little creep. You tell by the way you look at him, the way he's acting. He's the cook on the ship, but he's just a little creepy little bastard. Excuse me for my language, ladies and gentlemen, but that's just how I feel about this character. He's just a creep. Ruth Webster, who was an ex-fugitive, who also was on this ship. I didn't really care for her that much. I didn't really care for the character. It was like one of those like cliched women that act like in these movies way back then. I wasn't into her character that much. Yeah, she fell in love with Leech, and they built their bond throughout the movie, but I just didn't really care for them two, to be honest. I didn't care for Ruth. Leech I kind of care about, but I didn't really care for Ruth because it was like one of those, like I said, stereotypical women that acts in these movies. And how they shot the ending, and how they did the ending with, spoiler alert, with the ship sinking down with, I'll spoil it a little bit here, but it was sinking when Wolf Larsen was in it. And how they end the movie, it was good. I didn't mind it, but I won't spoil how it happened, but I would say Wolf Larsen sunk in that ship at the end of the movie. But it was, the setting of it, of the ship sinking, was it was amazing. It was very well done. I liked that. Would I recommend this movie? Yes, I would recommend it, but the problem is I can't find any services that are free to watch it, because every time I look for it, it's like this other Seawolf that was like a TV series or something like that. I can't find the original 1921 movie, but if you want to check it out, rent it on like Amazon or Google Store. Rent this movie and check it out. It's a well-made movie that I think you should check out. Well, that's it for my thoughts about the Seawolf in the year 1941 that was made. I'm TG. I'm doing my thing, and I'll see you next week. Stay safe, everyone.